Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All right, so once again, they're at it again. All right, they're at it again. Whenever they get a chance to, they they for some reason. First of all, I mean, I'm sure that like this site LaunchGood is actually like a good a, a good site, right? I'm sure like it has like actual like useful benefits, like folks actually use it for like good. Right? But whenever I see it, it's a scam. Whenever I see it, it's my person typically ignore trying to scam folks to do X, Y, Z, to raise some money with funds you already have. So, help us expand the first masjid in South Carolina or South Carolina history. So, okay, let me let me give some backstory here. Right. So, I went to the South Carolina land for years. Like, we just traveled from VA to South Carolina land. Majority of the Eid would be in South Carolina land, right? So you just go there. And I had family there, so I stayed there for quite a while. Um, I didn't even know they had a mosque in South Carolina land until like I was like 11, and I had been going there since I was like 8. Because no one ever mentioned the mosque, right? Now, you think, okay, on this Muslim community land, right? Why did no one ever mention the mosque, right? The actual mosque they had on land? Because they spent all their money and time and effort bloviating about this holy shrine, right? That is up the hill from the mosque, right? So, if you go to South Carolina, right, or if you have ever been, right, the shrine where this miracle, quote unquote, happened, right? That is the like that is the focus of everyone's attention. Right? Everyone's attention is focused on this here shrine. So on the back burner became the masjid. So let's just run through something here first of all. Right? In order for this to be a masjid, right, this is a house of worship, right, a house of prayer for Allah, where every Muslim is invited. So if you have a masjid, every Muslim in the world can, in theory, come pray in your masjid to pray to Allah, right? Do one of the 5 daily prayers, maybe do some extra prayers, maybe Tawari. Cool. Right. So that is what a masjid means. This here is a house. Alright? This is a house. Right? So you can pray in someone's house, right? Okay. If they invite you in, you're in their house, you can go there and pray in their house. The house isn't a masjid because everyone can't just walk into your house and just pray here. So every Muslim in the world can't just go here and pray in this masjid. Like Jafar Mubarak and I can't walk into the masjid and pray here. They're not gonna let us. They're not gonna let us in at all. So, so not a thing. Secondly, right? Why did you guys wait so long to want to expand or improve the masjid? Because you were focusing on your little shirk shrine, where you guys were making tawaf around this shrine, doing all this extra middah stuff. So one of the things they mention here in these videos, we're not gonna watch the videos here. I don't see it again. But the videos they have is they're like, okay, well, we are going to expand the masjid and build a wudu area so that people can make wudu, right? Which is great. Alhamdulillah, like you should obviously you have to make wudu before you pray, unless you're like in a spot with no water, then you can make the tayammum. Cool, but this I wouldn't care about this at all if these Negroes did not already make and fund and do whatever the hell years ago to build a wudu area, a bathroom area next to the shrine so that people can go make wudu to go into the shrine. This seems like an oxymoron. It seems like it's like two parallels, and that's like they're just not necessary at all. Like you don't need to have both of these things here. They don't function. They don't have a cost. They should just say that the shrine is a masjid because that was their whole thing. Right? It was like, oh, this is the holy shrine. It's the holy shrine in South Carolina land. And if y'all remember, going to the shrine, right? Okay, the shrine used to have these rules, right, where you had to go make a wudu before you enter the shrine, right? Okay, but then after making a wudu, right, so when you make a wudu, you wash your feet. Your feet are washed and clean, right? That's what you do. You wash your feet. These Negroes added so that you had to have socks to go into the shrine. Even if your socks were dirty, you had to wear socks to go into the shrine. So they clearly had more focus on the shrine than they did anything else in regarding the matter. So That's great that they want to expand, but $50,000, right? Not that crazy amount of money for expansion, right? Cool. Not a problem with that at all. The problem is you have to raise money, right, for your community, from your community on top of what they already get. So I equate it to like taxes. So whenever you work a job in the U.S., right, there's taxes, right? The taxes come out of your check, right? And those taxes, sure, probably a good portion of it goes to like some rich freaking billionaire dude who's just scamming, right? Great, but you do know that when they say, hey, listen, these taxes are for the roads and for the schools, you at least see the construction workers out there at 4 a.m. working on the road, fixing the road when there's potholes and stuff like that. You see the fixing school lunches. So you at least see some signals of like, hey, listen, my money is going somewhere. You give your money here in Tmoa and then you not, you 10% for the past 40, 50 years. Where has it gone? Where has it gone? It's gone to your leaders, and they've kept it for themselves. They're hoarding up wealth. Like, uh, it may, I don't know if it's Fatima or if it's Sarman, one of the two. They're like, Umnor sitting there on 99 gold bricks, right? And like, bro, even if it's the like lowest quality, it's like 2 karat gold. It's probably like 10 million US, right? She's sitting here on 10 million US, and y'all have to raise money on top of your already funds. Your already funds you give 10% of your wealth for this monster. Like this, probably the biggest tragedy is all the money that you guys have given and will continue to give for however long this thing lasts, and not having any sort of return on your investment. Like y'all have been getting swindled for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Like this is actually sad. So the fact that they have to wait to launch that with that much money circulating from their top down leader, because best believe Honor they're gonna give $1,000 or two, right? Just to like show face. Oh yeah, look at that. She gave $1,000 of her own money. If that, she might not do it at all. Just if she wanted to, she just give $1,000, right? And then do exactly what her late husband did. She's going to take all the money from LaunchGood and and freaking just put it back through her pocket. So if y'all giving money to this, bro, please stop. Save your pennies. Don't donate unnecessarily. Like it's not something you need to do. And listen. You can better spend your money in 1,000 other ways than just to give it to these folks and not having like it's never going to actually get used for anything productive. It never has been. Like I would love to be proven wrong, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be a thing. So be safe. Don't give your money to LaunchGood for the most part. A lot of these things. Actually, hold on. Let's see. I never. Maybe there's other things. Okay, so they probably had like these people probably actually do stuff with the money on just to demand like these Negroes. These Negroes have a history of this garbage. So yeah, donate your money to better causes that actually do things because some of the stuff like that the Jamaat has going on is just purely scam, especially when Nor is sitting on the money that she's sitting on. It's fair to say. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.